Okay, this one's going to be really short. I just did a long video, and toward the end, I discovered something that you can do to as a workaround for hi-hats. Um, Basically, one of the things that a lot of people will say, well, it doesn't have velocity sensitivity. And that's true, it doesn't. In the sense of just when you hit a key, it doesn't. It's all the same level. But if you plug in a controller, you can do the velocity sensitivity as long as that controller has that built into it. But you might say, well, I don't want to buy a controller. Well, this is the answer I come up with for what you can do. So I'm going to get rid of this track and let you hear this drum, which I'm going to bring back in. Okay, so I made a simple, here's a drum snare with a little shaker. Okay, but you want to get those hi-hats, right? Well, this is your volume for each sound that you play. And the great thing is this volume can be controlled while you're playing. So there's your velocity sensitivity built in. I mean, in theory, technically. So what you can do is, because if you OP-1 users know, they tend to set a bar in front, like one little count in for a count in purpose, right? So once you set your loop points, which is those little gold dots, right? And if you use shift, you can jump between your loop points, right? Shift and the arrows, see that? So here's a 4-bar. If I go back and I started here, once I press record and play, then I can prepare my hands. I know right? Moving the knob backwards and forwards to get the feel of a velocity sensitivity like I'm doing it. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. And there's your answer. Use the volume knob with that. Or the other option is the one that's the old school way everybody knows about. Make 4 different pads or 4 different samples of the same sample with a variation in the velocity, which is the same thing 16 levels is in the SP or the MPC. It's the same vibe, using 16 levels to get those different velocities. And versus using a pad that's velocity sensitive that you're hitting and trying to get it with your hand. So in this case, you're just doing the same thing. You're just controlling it with the volume knob for that sound. Super, super simple and a fun way to do it on the SP. All right, I'm out. That's all for this video.